Hello, and welcome to today's training on public speaking and messaging. My name is Lauren Kinsey, and together with Ashley Bryant, we have created today's public speaking and messaging training that you will take part in. Although we're unable to be there, we wanted to take some time to introduce ourselves. We're both Georgetown University Public Relations and Communications Master's students, and we've been working with Computer Corps on a student ambassador program. The goals are two. First, to help you all become better public speakers, and second, to arm you with the right story to tell friends, family, colleagues, whoever you might meet that might be a good student here at Computer Corps, the Computer Corps message. Today's training will start with this 15-minute video that you're already watching. It will go over why public speaking is important. You don't need to just be giving a speech for it to be a good skill to have. It can help you in the interview process or at your current work while you're at a meeting or perhaps on a call. Next, we'll go through a checklist of things that you should keep in mind when giving any kind of speech or interacting with individuals. It will help you to become a better public speaker. After we go through the checklist, we'll show you two quick videos, one of a good speech and one of a speech that will need some improvement. After we're done going through the public speaking together, we will turn the training over to your instructor. They'll go through some quick exercises with you to help you apply what you've learned today and to practice some by yourselves. So let's jump right in and get started. First, we're going to talk a little bit about the purpose of today's training. You might say, I'm not a politician or a professor. I don't need to give any big public speeches. But during the course of your life, you probably will have to do some public speaking. This could be when you're doing an interview or perhaps at a business meeting at work. Being a good public speaker makes you not only able to go ahead and share your message more clearly, but it also helps you do it with confidence. The second part of the training today will go through messaging. As future Computer Corps ambassadors, we want to make sure that all students are talking about Computer Corps in the same way to help us get the best new students in at Computer Corps. Although Computer Corps loves to help teach people computer skills, we want to make sure that the students that are attending the program are ones that are looking for a new or better job. Now we are going to go over the student public speaking checklist. This is a list of items you should keep in mind when public speaking. We will also pass out a paper copy so you can keep it to remind you of these items. Later on today, we're also going to do some practice public speaking. You can pull out this checklist then to go ahead and help grade your classmates and also keep them in mind when you're public speaking yourself. The first thing on our checklist is pretty simple. It's just to smile. It makes people comfortable to be there listening to you if they see that you're happy. The next thing is similar to smiling, but it's kind of smiling with your voice. It's making sure that you're showing an excitement and enthusiasm throughout your speech. Make eye contact. This is especially important if you're presenting from a paper or reading off PowerPoint slides. Sometimes you end up looking more at your paper or presentation than out to the people that you're talking to. By making eye contact, you're helping the people in the audience stay engaged and help them follow along with what you're talking about. Speak clearly. Make sure to slow down a little bit more than you're used to when you usually speak. It helps people to follow along with what you're saying. Also, make sure to enunciate your words so people find it easy to hear what you're saying. Make sure you use vocal variety. What this means is to make sure that your voice goes up and down and takes time to pause or show inflection, which means your voice kind of sounds like how you're feeling. If you're happy, get excited with your voice. If you're talking about something serious, make it sound serious by using your voice. Choose a subject that you care about. It's much easier to talk about something that you're passionate about. Make sure you tell a story when you're doing any kind of public speaking. It helps people remember what you're talking about, and it shows your personality. When you're telling your story, make sure you personalize it. Use names of certain people or places, or make sure that you add specific details to your story that make it more interesting and connect the audience to what you're saying. Limit verbal pauses. Although you shouldn't be talking too quickly, you should also make sure not to leave a long gap in the middle of what you're saying. See? Just like that. That's something that you should try to avoid. Be human. Keep your language clear and simple. If you're not comfortable using a certain word, change it to another word that you would usually use in a regular sentence. Don't try too hard, just speak from your heart. And last but not least, show gratitude. This simply means saying thank you. You can do this at the beginning of your speech or at the end, or even both. It's a great way to make sure that you tell people that you're happy that they were there and took the time to listen to you. Now that you learned a lot of good tips about public speaking, your instructor is going to show you two videos, one of a good speech and one of a speech that needs some improvement. After you're done, you'll go through and talk about them with the help of your instructor. The remainder of the day will be led by your instructor in person. We hope you enjoy it, and we thank you so much for becoming student ambassadors for Computer Corps. Thank you.